Hello everyone, I am Dr. Vamangi Goswami. Today let us explore the world of carbohydrates. Let us understand what are carbohydrates first. In this part of video, we will study introduction part of it. This topic comes under Gujarat University syllabus BSc Chemistry semester 3 unit number 1 in paper number 201. So let us start. So let us first understand what are carbohydrates. Carbohydrate word is very familiar to us. Carbohydrates can be defined chemically as neutral compounds of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Carbohydrates come in simple forms such as sugars and in complex forms such as starch and fiber. The body breaks down most sugars and starch into glucose, a simpler sugar that the body can use to feed its cells. Carbohydrates are polyhydroxyaldehydes or ketones or the compounds which produce them on hydrolysis. Carbohydrates can also be defined as the hydrates of carbon. So the empirical formula of carbohydrates can be given by CnH2ON, that is CnH2nON. They are the most abundant dietary sources of energy, that is 4 calories per gram for all organisms. Carbohydrates are the precursor of many organic compounds, that is fats and amino acids. Carbohydrates participate in the structure of cell membrane and cellular functions such as cell growth, adhesion and fertilization. They are the structural components of many organisms. This includes the fiber cellulose of plants, exoskeleton of some insects, and cell wall of organisms. Carbohydrates also serve as the storage form of energy to meet the immediate energy demand for the body. Carbohydrates are utilized as raw materials for several industries. For an example, paper industry, textile industries and alcohol industry. Now let us see the classification of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are further divided into subclasses. First, that is monosaccharide, second oligosaccharide, third is polysaccharide. Monosaccharide means it possesses only one single molecule of carbohydrate. Oligosaccharide means it possesses 2 to 10 molecules of carbohydrates, while polysaccharide it contains many molecules of carbohydrates. Here monosaccharide is further divided into another subclasses according to the carbon number present in it. So it is further divided into triose, which contains 3 carbon chain, tetrose which contains 4 carbon chain, pentose which contains 5 carbon chain, hexose which contains 6 carbon chain and heptose which contains 7 carbon chain. The examples of triose are glyceraldehyde, tetrose, erythrose, pentose, ribose and xylulose, hexose, glucose and fructose, heptose, that is pseudoheptulose. Here oligosaccharides are further divided into disaccharides and trisaccharides. Examples of disaccharides are sucrose and maltose, while example for trisaccharide is raffinose. Here polysaccharide is further divided into structural polysaccharide, for example cellulose, and storage polysaccharide, for example starch and inulin. Now let us see the classification in detail. Carbohydrates are generally classified into 3 groups: monosaccharide, oligosaccharide and polysaccharides. Here a carbohydrate that cannot be hydrolyzed to a simpler compound is called a monosaccharide. So here the definition for monosaccharide is a carbohydrate that cannot be hydrolyzed to a simpler compound is called monosaccharide. Monosaccharide cannot be broken down into smaller sugar under mild condition. Here example of monosaccharide, that is hexose, is given over here, that is D-glucose. So D-glucose is aldohexose, which is a monosaccharide. Other examples are fructose and mannose. Now let us move further on oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharides derive their name from Greek word oligo, which means few and consist of from 2 to 10 simple sugar molecules. Now sucrose, lactose, cellobiose, etc. on hydrolysis gives two molecules of monosaccharides, hence they are called disaccharides. Here is the example for maltose is given. The structure of maltose is glucose plus glucose molecule which is attached with a glycosidic linkage. Polysaccharides are polymers of the simple sugars and their derivatives. They may be either linear or branched polymer and may contain hundreds or even thousands of monosaccharide units. Their molecular weights range up to 1 million or more. Now further, monosaccharide can be further classified as aldose and ketose depending upon relative functional groups present. So if aldehyde as a functional group present, those monosaccharide known as aldose, while ketone as a functional group present, those monosaccharide known as ketose functional group. Here is the example for D-glucose and D-fructose. Here glucose and fructose are hexose sugar because both contains 6 number of carbon chain. That is why both sugars are hexose sugar, while in case of glucose it possesses one aldehydic functional group, that is why D-glucose is known as aldohexose sugar, while in case of D-fructose it possesses one ketonic functional group, that is why D-fructose is known as ketohexose. Monosaccharides can be further classified depending upon the number of carbon atoms present, as we have seen earlier, as triose, tetrose, pentose and hexose. Here is the aldose family. So here aldotriose, which is example given is D-glyceraldehyde. In aldotetrose, example given is D-erythrose and D-threose. Aldopentose, D-ribose, D-arabinose, D-xylose and D-lysose is the example for aldopentose, and here aldohexose, which possess CHO as a functional group and 6 carbon chain. Here the examples are given D-allose, D-altrose, D-glucose, D-mannose, D-guilose, D-idose, D-galactose, D-tallose. So here is the aldose family. Let us see the ketose family. So here is the family for D-ketose. Ketotriose, example is dihydroxyacetone. Ketotetrose, example is D-erythrulose. Ketopentose, example is D-ribulose, D-xylulose. Ketohexose, example is given D-fructose, D-sorbose, D-tagatose. So this is all about the introduction to the carbohydrates.